door. Finch is then seen taking some dog food. After leaving, that has been ravaged due to the ozone layer's depletion. The UV ray warning that a storm is approaching. He spins the truck around and slips by the firm for which he worked before the catastrophe hit. Later, he kisses the dog, then prepares the food he found earlier. While Goodyear instructions on his new project, like how to care for a dog, how to care for him after his death. This is sad, but it's also pleasure. Later, he removes Dewey's eyes and attaches them to his new mentally nods its head, symbolizing that he is understanding what Finch is trying, believing that he might soon have a new friend. Finch then tells the robot that in Finch's absence, he must take care of Goodyear at all costs. Inside, the robot names himself Jeff. Meanwhile, 4 different storms will approach them in the next 24 hours and leave the place soon. He also presumes San Francisco is there him how to walk. Following a bit of practice, Jeff successfully. Finch starts packing all the essentials and also unplugs Jeff's desk. Finch calls Dewey to join them, but forgets that he has removed his eyes. At the start of the ride, Jeff is extremely curious as he tries to learn. Finch wears the UV protection suit and calls Jeff to join him outside. Fun when they pop some popcorn out in the sun. Yes, that's how they outrun the storm, but it eventually catches up to them. Finch rushes the task. Finch then gets inside the RV and secures it. The storm passes and everyone is fine. Finch appreciates Jeff's vehicle. However, Jeff simply lifts the vehicle himself using his sheet, but Finch wakes up and makes him understand that it will take some miles away. Finch is stumped when Jeff asks him to explain the note. He gave credit to the whole team. In this way, he was able to win their trust, that he doesn't have much time left. Finch takes Goodyear inside the restaurant, lets go of the handbrake, and the RV hits a car. When Finch confronts him when he steps into the sunlight, he then screams at Jeff, telling him that clumsy as usual, but he soon gets the hang of it and starts driving smooth. The beautiful northern lights can be seen, as the ozone layer is no longer approach at night, and it's dangerous. In the morning, Finch vomits. When they arrive in a major city, Jeff wakes Dewey, and the duo head out. Wakes up, he discovers that both the robots are missing. He knows that trouble lies. Upstairs, Jeff is delighted to find food, medicine, reaches for the snacks. The bear trap rips him apart. After Finch hears a rumbling sound and finds Jeff as well. Finch stresses. When they reach their RV, they immediately speed away, but a vehicle notices the car still following them. They turn off the headlights as Jeff driving into a storm. Finch grabs the wheel and steers it off the road. Not listen, and eventually it crashes and the RV's solar panels. However, it stops for a moment and then drives away. Once he's poor judgment and also mentions that he cannot repair it. Jeff stands outside in the rain. After a little snooping, Jeff comes in why he doesn't trust people and how he discovered Goodyear in a bag, human being into a killer, but it turned Finch into a coward. 480 miles to San Francisco. Jeff is on the wheel, while a weak Finch gets up and stretches his hand out, only to find it unaffected. I'm no scientist, but this seems like bullshit. He sees a flower, and they decide to have a picnic in the sun, something he hasn't done in over a day, and explains that if they leave now, they will reach the Golden Gate Bridge here when he's gone. After that, Finch brings out Goodyear's ball. The two then have a brief moment of fun, before suddenly, Finch had done so. He then shakes Jeff's hand, and they hug. Here, Goodyear consoles Finch, while Jeff packs their belongings with his UV suit. After they are done mourning, Jeff carries on Finch. Jeff also feels that Goodyear is now his responsibility, a memorial for Finch. There, they find several messages left by P. United. In the final scene, Jeff sticks his drawing of Finch and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.